Okie dokie. More suffering. We just have to have an optimistic attitude. Well, if we're optimistic enough, that won't matter. Theoretically.
To battle! Button up! Driver ready.
However,
Gunner ready! Loader ready!
oh my goodness. The Russians they're on our team. Yeah, this is strange. See, look, the optimistic attitude is paying off already. Depending on how many French there are, we should be okay. Yeah, anything after what the first autoloader I believe is 5.0, 6.0 maybe? 6.7 is the Amex 13 with the autoloader.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Attention to the designated grid square.
There's also 2 mouses in counting. Did I slow one down? Oh, man. What'd you find?
The light has captured a zone. Gramercy.
Everything will be fine. Don't worry, they're slow anyways. They'll probably not even get to us. Yes, if you hit them, you know, lower turret base, then yes. There's a term 3 right here that I'm trying to deal with. Got him. Oh, hi there. Oh, behind. Oh, okay. Nope. I didn't kill him. And the other behind, the front, right here. Hold on, I got my gun facing that way now, so that's something.
Artillery strike incoming!
Oh, that's sad. I did hit him. It just didn't do very much. Kind of went through him and did nothing.
Target damage! Air! Air! 040! Height! 300 meters! Armor piercing! Loaded! Air! 030! Height! 500 meters!
I can't help but notice there's a lot of bad guys actually behind you and beside you. All of the directions of you, really.
The enemy's getting closer to victory. Load high explosive. We've been hit! Tracker placed. Fire!
I thought that would be most helpful to you with the close air support, but I didn't realize I was going to spawn far away. I forgot about that. So, just do your best and stay positive, and I'll be there shortly.
Machine gun, ready for action!
As long as you look scary, it'll be okay. Alright, I'm pretty close to the AO now. Do we have like a... What should I be hitting? Is there an angle I need to come in from? If you want, I can drop one on you, scuttle you so the enemies don't get the kill.
Air! 220! Height! 1,500 meters!
We'll see what this does. Okay, so out of all of that, I got a kill. I see a mouse here.
The enemy is winning! We must counterattack!
What in the heck?
Target damage!
Are you kidding me? Proximity fuse, 57 mil.
Armor piercing, loaded! Target hit! Target destroyed!
Nice. See if we can break out spawn here. There's still hope. Okay, I see a Ferdinand and another mouse. No, I take that back. That's just two other mouses. They're right there. Well, you killed the first one. Oh, he's looking at me.
Target damaged. Target destroyed.
Nice. Alright, there's one more right here. I can keep him distracted, maybe? If I just lob rounds over his head? Or I'm scary.
If we don't do something fast,
Yes, be scared.
we'll win. We hit.
Okay, I think he's not interested in me anymore. I can shoot his track, probably. Yeah, someone's got his track. He's not moving anymore. And I've been strafed. Our guy has to touch the cap. That's our only hope.
We've been hit. The gunner's unconscious.
That's the proxy fuse, the ZSU 57-2. Almost certainly yes. I thought the ZSU guy for a second, but I don't know where he went.
Mission failed. Regroup.
You're not kidding about all the AA guns. They started, like, they did a bold flanking maneuver. Yeah. Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Well, so our theory about the Russians didn't pan out so well in that one. I think we're the common denominator. Just something to think about, I suppose. But to stay positive, I've spawned an alpha side.
We may have a slight problem.
Yes.
To battle.
This whole time, my primary microphone was connected to Discord, but not to OBS.
So no audio.
Up until this point in the stream, there is no audio from me, but only audio from you.
Okay. So it's just
My
okay.
apologies.
So I sounded crazy talking to myself. Then is that what I'm led to believe?
Well, with the exception of the explanation that I'm including at this point in time.
I'd be very careful going on this hill. I've already gotten shot once.
Okay.
Panzerhaubitze, get him.
I can't see him yet.
Destroy.
Once
I'm
I can
probably
see
gonna
him,
get
I
shot
will.
again, but I must. Is he looking at me?
Oh, there he is.
Target destroyed.
He was hiding behind a
Yep.
tree.
Whatever's shooting me, I think is right here.
This thing?
No, it's right here. Mark is completely accurate. Why is this aligned? Oh, you can still see me. Okay.
Oh, he took my track.
Captured a zone.
That angle was also protected by a tree for me.
Do I need to tow you down?
That might be worth doing. It would have been worth doing.
Oh, okay. I
My
guess
fault,
I'll
though, I
just
didn't
repair
think of it in time.
myself then. I mean, I was fighting my own battle, and then I realized my engine works, your gun works. Together we are one tank. We have one functional tank.
That is true.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I'm on my way back. It may take me longer than your repair, though.
You don't have far to go. Huh.
Attention to the designated grid square.
The enemy is winning.
Hello.
Hello. I just saw a plane.
Yeah, that's frightening. I think that hill's not a good idea.
Probably not.
Nice.
Muzzle flash.
Been hit.
Sorry,
Oh.
didn't mean to bump you there.
Alright, I thought we were getting machine gunned by something small, not just strafed. Yeah, there was an IS-3 there a second ago.
Zone.
He kind of backed off.
Okay, IS-3, I don't think I can do much to. Found something. It's not an IS-3.
Allied forces have captured.
Oh yeah.
He ran away.
He's afraid. Thank you.
From?
Attention to the designated grid square.
I can see him now. Hit no good.
Target damaged.
What is it?
I don't know. Very modern though.
I think I know what it is, because I think that's what was shooting me earlier, and I really, really, really don't want to have to fight that.
It seems to have ERA.
Amazing loaded.
I believe that's just spaced armor. That Pokemon is in fact a conqueror.
Ah.
Non-pinned on that guy's head.
I
Oh,
overshot. Oh, sorry.
I think there's a we could have been better set up, I think, for ducking into cover.
Yeah, they probably should have installed backup cameras on these things.
Armor piercing loaded.
King Tiger.
Tiger 2.
Ah, he moved his turret.
Oh shoot,
I was trying to go
Woo.
for the sneaky
he
corner.
missed. I was hoping to as well. I got a bad shot. Please don't. I just realized how bad my reload was. I tried to jump up too soon. He reloaded before I did.
Ah. I didn't realize you died just then.
Target
Shot him too high. He didn't pen me.
Not to alarm you, there's a scout heavy tank right behind you.
The one in front of me was apparently the greater concern.
Okay. Another king tiger, oh my goodness.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Attention to the map!
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I had to guess that Conqueror's on Alpha.
Hit no good on that king tiger.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I have no eyes at this moment.
Attention
He's
to the
pretty
map.
well hidden and a decent ways away. And this tank does not have very good gun depression.
Attention to the map!
Either I'm blind or he hit better.
Roger that. Yes.
Advance! Roger that. Advancing.
There's that IS-3 right there.
Yeah, those... The only way I think I've ever killed one of those things is from the side.
Thanks.
Surely not.
Pretty much.
They're really not that difficult.
Thank you. Reloading.
Maybe I just don't know where to shoot them.
Lower front plate.
That's the problem then.
Yeah, lower front plate, or sometimes you can get away with the driver's hatch. And you can definitely overpressure them through the driver's hatch.
More often than not, my gun is effectively at tank eye level.
We've been hit.
Oh, that's where he went. He decided to flank. He's driving towards our spawn now.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Naturally.
Thank you.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Affirmative. Attention to the map.
I'm going to flank him.
Alright. Yeah, it's probably best for me to stay as far away from where he's going to be as possible. Because there's
The spawn?
basically nothing I can do to him. And I could maybe take
There he
his
is.
tracks, possibly his barrel.
Oh my goodness, he's moving backwards so quickly. It's always so fun to shoot them in the back of the turret.
Good kill. It's always around the time that I'm forced to spawn an anti-air that all of the planes are gone.
Yeah.
I would like to kill something, but there's nothing that I can kill right now. Oh, there's one.
Our victory is near.
I'm sorry. Have mercy.
Air 360. Height 1,000 meters.
Advance! Roger. Let's go. Advancing.
Severe. Got him.
Target destroyed.
Oh, thank you.
Request target for airstrike.
Who's this? E44, perhaps?
Forces have captured a zone.
Keeps pushing. I should have no problem here.
I'm distracting.
Oh, dang it. He stopped at the exact wrong moment. I'm reloading.
Keep it up. The victory.
I
You go.
don't know why he didn't shoot me.
Maybe his gun hadn't stabilized.
No, he was definitely sitting there for long enough. Maybe he only saw my tube and was trying to figure out what he was looking
Target
at.
for airstrike.
That would probably do it.
Another aircraft? Friendly, okay. Hello there. This
Hello.
one's gone significantly better than all the others.
Captured a zone.
Indeed it has.
Significantly better. Oh, we are 1,100 away from the OF-40.
It looks like that nuke would have been friendly.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, as for what happened with OBS, apparently because the device that I use to record and play these games on is a laptop, and I also bring it to college for my schoolwork. When you disconnect the mic and then reconnect it again, sometimes OBS doesn't recognize it when you reopen the app. So you have to manually tell it which mic is which, and then it starts working. And I forgot to do that this time.
It's weird that it hooked up to your. I thought you ran your audio on Discord through OBS.
I do that on occasion, but the quality on this mic's decent enough that I usually don't and just run it direct.
Gunner ready. Loader ready.
Also, trying to run the audio from the mic to OBS and then into Discord sometimes introduces some problems, most notably delay.
Interesting.
I mean, there are probably ways to optimize it and make it work faster and better than I have it working, but I haven't been able to find those on YouTube. I haven't been able to perfect it, and the correct way probably costs money.
Well, I mean, I have no issues at all with your mic quality, so.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You don't always need to connect it to OBS. The main reason that I would do that is if I'm using the voice changing filters and things like that through Discord.
An Object 120 thought he was going to do something but he was spotted by literally everybody. And I've shot out his gun breech, but he's still alive.
I don't see the thing that you just shot at.
I think it's an IS-3. It's pretty low silhouette.
That's probably related to why I can't see him.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
P-54. Pretty close. Got his track.
Within hit.
Why did that clip the edge of the bunker?
Loader. Stay right there, buddy. Oh, dang it. We're doing this the hard way. I didn't know why.
Cannon breach?
Oh, thank you. I got a chemical round loaded.
I am
Awkward.
loading another chemical. He is hiding. He didn't hide well enough.
Hang loading.
Driver.
I think his breach is still out. Yeah, we're just gonna have to take his driver over and over at this point.
We are losing.
Well, my reload length is probably longer than his driver replenish time, so...
Hang loading. Target destroyed.
That took way too much effort.
Yeah, but it worked, so I'll take it. There's another guy here.
Heat loaded.
There he is.
We've been hit.
It's a mouse. I yellowed his breach.
Oh.
He took my coax machine gun.
Heat loaded.
Truly devastating blows back and forth.
Machine gun ready for action.
Come here, little guy. I see you over there. Like, you're not going anywhere.
Thank you very much.
Where'd the mouse go?
Ow, that hurt. I did get him, though.
Or something.
Under enemy control.
Oh, there's a term 3.
That's...
Attention to the
vaguely
map.
awful here.
Airborne ordnance?
I wouldn't mind.
Attention to the designated grid zone. If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid square.
Yeah, you can get the Corsair up to
Yes.
very close to 500-ish, 450 miles an hour, just by diving from spawn at WEP. And you can maintain that just by holding WEP.
Thanks.
Recon reports enemy
And when you're
spotted.
moving that quick, especially from behind cover, there's not a ton they can do to stop you.
Recon reports enemy
It just makes it
spotted.
harder to aim bombs.
There's 2 mouses again.
Where are they?
Recon reports
I'll get a
enemy
mark in
spotted.
just a second.
To the designated grid zone.
Recon reports enemy
Are they here?
spotted.
Yeah.
Attention to the map.
Yeah, it's that strange new apartment block that wasn't there before.
Well, I got one of them.
We'll take it. And an AMX-30.
Captured a zone.
Enemy MiG-15 up as well.
I think I also hear an enemy chopper, so I'm going to go back around for him once I'm done with this. It's nothing good. MiG-15 tried for me. It's a Huey. And something took my wing.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Let's try to do some funny things.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
You forget I was here. What?
We've got a problem. There's a thing in our spawn that needs to be removed.
Oh. Is it an IS-6?
Maybe. Yes. His barrel's gone now. He's dead. But there's another one over there, I think. No, maybe they got him too. I just saw two heavy marks in the same spot.
Armor piercing loaded. Attention to the map.
There's a lot of very heavy targets up.
Armor piercing
Yep.
loaded.
And I have 90 milli APHE. Not the worst, not the best for this sort of work.
Last I checked, there was a guy at the fountain.
We've been hit.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
Driver unconscious.
There was a ZSU camping one of the buildings.
Ah.
The way you're going, you're gonna run up right behind him.
Will he be looking? Probably.
Depends on whether or not he hears you, probably.
Alright, someone got him.
Enemy air inbound. Got a lock on him, waiting for a shot.
The enemy controls
Got him.
multiple strategic zones.
Target hit. Target destroyed.
I wonder if they made so many of these small clouds look like a front-on contrail on purpose just to throw us off.
I doubt it.
Roger that. Advancing.
Cannon breach? Really? Is this... Oh, I don't want to do that anyways.
What did you hit
No, no,
cannon
no.
breach on?
We've been hit.
The casemate object, is it 268?
I think that's it. I don't know for sure though.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
He's currently confused on why. No, that's a lie. His cannon breach was in fact not hit.
Advancing.
So it told you you'd taken his cannon breach when you hadn't.
It
in
said
fact taken
cannon
his
breach.
Cannon breach.
Yeah,
Longer have the advantage.
he took one of my cannon breaches. He's. You can't do anything about it.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I took his track. Mr. Tank Destroyer.
Attention to the designated grid square.
He got his track repaired somehow.
Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid zone.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
It's annoying how long it takes this radar to lock anything, but once it does, it's pretty decent.
270.
Height.
200 meters.
Mission failed.
Hey, well, I got it. Got the thing.
The leopard thing?
Yes.
Nice. What rank is that one?
It's 8.0.
That the OF-40?
Yep.
We can play it up. That's one of those where I don't exactly have a lineup for it, but I sort of do.
It's not going to affect what we. Well, we're going to get less massive down tiers, but
Yeah.
what should I put on this thing? Got lots of flat space for decals and the like. Okay.
All right.
Less armor, more speed. Same gun. Nine degrees in depression.
Crew positions. Batten up. Driver ready.
Gunner ready.
Loader ready.
Hi.
Hello there.
I refuse.
There's a Wally.
Thank you very much.
Do I look sufficiently angry
I'm sorry.
or cross-eyed?
It looks like the correct face for that tank.
So sufficiently angry and cross-eyed. And I have secret documents just because.
And why wouldn't you?
Attack the D point.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
This is nice and quick. I went 35 miles an hour without much trouble. Stock on snow.
Well, that comes at the cost of armor. This
Yeah.
tank takes exactly the opposite military doctrine. Ow.
So how did that work out for you?
I took the exact same line you did, just slightly slower. I'm gonna bring rockets now. I will probably die a miserable death without getting any kills, and then be unable to spawn a tank, but it'll be fun. Though I will say rocket choppers are in a very weird category.
We're ahead of the enemy.
They are both
Attention
very
to
broken
that.
when they do work, but usually don't work so that they're not broken at all. So it's both very good and very fun to play, and also one of the worst things to play at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Not to mention the learning curve.
Well, there's plenty of things around if you're interested, like that guy, that guy. Basically, look at this hill.
I skill issued.
You weren't supposed to do that.
I forgot anti-airs are ridiculously cheap to spawn though, so at least I have that. But I was too busy looking for targets and not busy enough avoiding trees.
Ah. What the heck? I'm not getting shot in the engine by something that I can't see. My gun can't get to him.
Zones are taken by the enemy.
You kidding me?
The enemy's getting
Well,
closer to
unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do to help.
We no longer have the advantage.
Object 120. No.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
I mean, it's you could technically. It's pretty soft.
Oh, where do I have to shoot it, though?
I don't know, the face probably. The trick is not blowing up before you get to him. But I will warn you, he's not the only guy over there.
Yeah, I'm assuming that this is not the Object 120. It looks like an IS.
Then it's probably an IS.
I took both of his tracks. Twin engine jet. Altitude 5,000, range 2,000.
So where's the angry armored boy?
Basically on B, in the middle of the open.
Air 140.
Oh yeah, there he is.
2,500 meters.
Good kill.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Yeah, that 262, or... Yeah, that's 262. Just flew over the battlefield at extreme altitudes and didn't even bother.
Commander gunner vertical. Does that guy get override or no?
Air
Doesn't matter.
330. Height 3,000 meters.
Advance! Roger, advancing. We've been hit.
There's a thing right here.
Okay.
He took my minigun basket.
Loader unconscious.
Oh, I see him. I have to push all the way up. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, come on, override, come on, override. Oh.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
What?
I'm beginning to think that 262 went AFK. Because he's flying through our airfield anti-air now.
Mm.
In a straight line.
This is some AFK behavior. Where did our team go? Now we had a 1 spawn VDAR, 2 spawn Obel, 2 spawn something Japanese, but the second spawn was a plane.
Put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
I was too focused on the AFK 262 that I didn't see the weasel. Good news, I have weasel repellent.
How about Object 120 remover?
Where is it?
It's the scouted TD.
Allied forces have
Engine driver horizontal. Oh, engine plus horizontal is actually a really good combo.
Yeah. There's also Panzerhaubitze 2000.
Loader power system. Oh, hi. This is awkward.
Yeah, they've got our spawn locked down and I can't respawn. Are you
Yeah,
dead?
our team didn't. I have plane.
There you are. I was just scrolling through the spectator list and I didn't see it.
Oh, there's this. Oh, is that the AFK guy, you think? Behind me.
Almost certainly. That was the other thing I thought he might be doing besides being AFK, and that's spawn camping. Also, you got another contrail direct in front of
The
you.
enemy will win.
Yeah, I see it.
What are the odds that that 262 is still AFK and he just hit the map border and was automatically turned around?
This time, the enemy has proved.
Because that technically has a possibility of happening.
I guess. I'm surprised he made it through the AA, to be honest with you.
I mean, he was at like 5,000 altitude. And he was moving quick and had a relatively small silhouette. It's not like he was a bomber at 5,000 or a fighter at 2,000.
I suppose so, yeah. I have a suspicion that this battle rating isn't going to treat us nicely whenever between the two of us we have a single 8.0 besides your helicopter.
Yeah. I have a 7.7 though.
As do I.
And this appears to be basically a 7.7 match. Maybe an 8.0 exactly.
Yeah, it looks like 7.7, I'd say. My 8.0 medium takes
Driver ready. Gunner ready.
130.
Loader ready.
There's a rat.
Oh, yes. I already tell I like this tank. This is going to be fun. When I get it all spaded out.
Yeah, it seems like it's probably pretty fun. I just haven't done any work on either of those trees in terms of actually getting to that level.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
Artillery strike in your sector.
Panzerhaubitze.
Recon reports enemy spotted.
Panzerhaubitze took my barrel. Or at least I don't expect it to be anything else. That took the barrel.
reports. Enemy spotted.
Oh my.
The enemy is winning.
This may not be the best spot to be in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The gun is ready for action. Attention to the designated grid square.
Okay, somebody got the PCH 2000.
Nice.
Anti-air bearing 030.
Recon reports. Enemy spotted.
Weasel or something, maybe?
Maybe?
Recon reports. Enemy spotted.
More pressing issue.
Ah, cred.
Artillery barrage in your sector. Recon reports. Enemy spotted.
There's something right behind this building. And it died.
Okay. Yeah, they're rocking up on us.
They're dropping artillery on my position. I survived.
Recon reports. Enemy spotted.
Oop. Bad mark, but there's a guy.
Oh no.
Oh.
Recon reports. Enemy spotted.
I'm very likely wrong, but this seems like a good time to do this.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Why?
Recon reports. Enemy spotted.
Why would you do that, sir?
Why what?
Recon reports. Enemy spotted.
You just got bombed by planes, and your response is, let's be something that's pretty vulnerable to planes.
Both of my brain cells are on vacation today.
Oh, I see.
Also, the thing that bombed me was a light bomber, and it seemed to be the only plane up at the time.
What if I told you it wasn't?
I can see that now. Well, I hit something.
Recon reports. Enemy spotted.
Artillery barrage in your sector.
Also, if any of those tanks wanted a cinematic moment, they probably have it now.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Recon reports. Enemy spotted.
There's a whole convoy moving in over here. That's tragic. Yeah, like 4 of them just rolled on to Bravo at once. Or Alpha.
Ah. I hate it when cohesion pays off for the enemy team. Hello.
Hello there. I'm scared. I don't want to go over the hill.
Yeah, you probably don't.
It's like World War One. They're gonna blow the raid whistle and I gotta go over the trench. Dodge!
The enemy has captured most
Why
of
can
the
I not
strategic
lock
zones.
that? It shouldn't be a problem. There
Recon
we go.
reports enemy spotted.
Somebody ripped off one of my wheels, but I'm just gonna keep going because I don't know where it was from. Ooh, Panzerhaubitz, I gotta kill him. Just his driver. I'm doing the gangster lean right now.
Ow.
Oh, he saw me. Of course.
You know, I would probably be doing better if I didn't insist on bringing the chopper at all the wrong times.
Possibly, but to be honest, it's not like any of the rest of our team's doing any better.
But yeah, there's 2 enemy planes up.
That's nice. I count 3.
One of
Oh
those
no,
is
that
a
one
dead
doesn't have a
friendly.
wing. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I was focused on one of the planes and the other one came in low and strafed me. Those look like good hits.
A little bit. I got an assist for it, so I'll take that. I think we need to play a different battle rating.
Yeah, probably. What do you want to do?
A different battle rating.
But which one?
A different one. Let's see here. What do we got? We could always do 2.0. That was kind of goofy before.
2.0 is pretty goofy.
I change off of Italy, you change to Italy, now we're ready to go.
Well, Italy's probably the most complete 2.0 lineup that I have.
Who else is online?
I think that would be Goose.
Goose.
Yeah, Goose.
We gotta get him in our squad here. He's in
That'd
a
be
battle
fun.
right now, but I sent an invite, so now at least he'll
Potentially see it.
hopefully.
Yeah, Scrappy mentioned that he might get on later as well, but I wouldn't count on it.
Okay.
Also, I'm pretty sure that Aqua Thunder doesn't have work tonight, so she may be available as well. But if that's the case, then she probably won't wake up for a while yet.
Yeah. I really thought we'd get in a battle sooner than this.
I mean, the counter says that there's 36 waiting for battle, but we already know not to trust that.
Yeah, I mean, mine says 22, so that already tells you something. Oh, there we go.
Karelia.
One of the finest low-tier maps to ever exist. I love this map so much.
Yeah, the map itself, in terms of the foliage and things like that, makes me think of some sort of Vietnam or Korea campaign.
Spawn Bravo.
But the name makes me think of Star Wars.
We're gonna fight the Ewoks on Karelia. This is basically what's about to happen here, I'm afraid to tell you.
No, I mean, there's a planet in Star Wars named Karelia instead of Karelia. And the difference
So an
is
E
subtle enough. It's also spelled with a C instead of a
my.
K, but in terms of the name, you can see the resemblance.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's one of those things where I haven't seen the Han Solo movie, but that's probably got the most information about the planet itself.
You haven't seen Solo.
Somehow I haven't.
What? How is this? What?
I mean, I've seen the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, and the non-existent, non-canon, we don't talk about it, sequel trilogy, as well
Yeah.
as several of the spin-off series, but I haven't seen Solo.
Have you seen Rogue One?
I have. I enjoy that movie quite a bit.
Okay, good, good. Oh, look. That guy's gonna hate me now. Hey, I can look into their spawn from here.
Yeah, that's a bit of a devious flank. Until something you can't kill comes around that corner.
Well, I'm very concealed.
Oh.
But look,
Was
like,
that
I have a
meant-
direct line on right here. Right here.
Yes, it was.
I can see right here. Oh, there's a guy. Hey. Hey, little buddy.
I think I just committed psychological warfare. I saw an M22, failed to stop rolling in time and didn't really track him with my gun because of slow turret rotation, and ended up behind a wall. So he thought he could flank around behind me, when in reality I was turning to where he was about to be.
Another zone captured. We have
Ow.
the advantage.
I love how they blocked off the rocks over there so you couldn't shoot on that half of the map, and yet I can just roll up and just look at their spawn.
Would you like an airstrike?
You know I'm never going to turn down an airstrike.
Any particular location?
Nah, not yet. Although
I'll aim for C.
I might have one. This guy's kind of chunky. I'm having a hard time penning him with my 20 mil.
Okay. Ordnance out. I don't see
Excuse me, sir.
anything on the road you marked, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where he went, to be honest.
The victory is near.
It was an M3 medium.
To be fair, the time to bomb impact was pretty long. I was fairly high altitude when it spawned.
I love that I sweat more playing this battle rating
Most of the zones
and just
are
be
under
a
control.
tryhard so much more in this than I do in 8.0.
Well, why waste all the effort when you know you're going to die to some overpowered Russian heavy?
Exactly, just be depressed. Instead, just come here.
And cause suffering for all the small children who just decided they wanted to play this game yesterday.
Yeah, like this guy. He was just trying to have fun. And that guy, he thinks it's a tank game where you shoot tanks and stuff.
In reality, this is a game where anti-airs and close air support rule supreme.
Yeah. This is Drive-By Simulator.
I mean, why would you play with a massive gun that shoots at a slow fire rate but can pen just about anything, when you can take a gun with ridiculous fire rate that takes people off guard and can pen about half the things that the big gun can pen?
I mean, to be honest, more than half here.
And then all you have to do is kill one or two tanks, capture a point, and you can respawn in a plane and bomb everything into oblivion.
I think one of the guys I made angry had enough spawn points for an aircraft, because I just got strafed a little bit.
The Snail has produced a very wonderful and enjoyable and well thought out game.
Indeed, it has. Okay. Okay. So it's gonna take more than rifle cows. Oh! Where's that guy from?
Also, I'm coming back with more bombs.
Oh, interesting. Be careful, there's at least a plane up. Probably more.
I see two,
Yes.
as well as two specks of dust on the monitor that look like planes. Hello there.
Hello.
We are streaming, comrade.
What are we doing?
Right now, we're in a 2.0 match.
2.0.
I have Italy. Real has Sweden. And we're mostly just using the very cheesy vehicles that make no sense until you actually use them.
Oh, China.
Why not? Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you have anything in China?
I have 2.0.
Perfect.
Oh, perfect.
I'm researching the LVTs this too. You know, the LVT with the Zis gun on it.
Hi, T-28. Can we talk about this?
What?
You non-penned? Oh, hi, BT.
We are in a match.
Brother. No, brother. We are brother. Ow.
I'm very likely about to die, but I'm gonna bomb D anyways.
Alright, they're moving off B.
I got one.
Okay.
Oh,
What is the Chesapeake?
it's British SBD2. Or SB2U, or whatever it is.
Something like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
British dive bomber thing.
But American.
Yes. Also, it's
Gotcha.
on the other side again.
Oof.
We're controlling most of the zones.
Also, I still don't know what I bombed, but it looks like a fairly small tank. I think
This is
250
low tier,
kilogram
they're all
bombs were
fairly
probably a bit
small
excessive.
tanks.
to the zone. The engine is burning! MG, ready.
That's not good.
The hit us!
Poor Panzer II's just getting strafed.
Target down.
Thanks.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
It spawned me on the wrong side again. I really need to start pushing the correct button to go to where you are.
Oh yeah, wait, you died again already.
A Stewart was watching our spawn.
We've been hit.
Yeah,
That one. Where is he?
He's the light mark near A.
Okay.
So I decided to try a different approach.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
What's over there?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Okay. Oh my.
Why is there that particular rock in the bottom of this crater?
Hmm.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Good bump.
Youngling obliterated. Not gonna hit anything.
Well, you got a hit.
Advance! Roger that, advancing. Artillery barrage on its way!
And as happens in no tier, they immediately dropped Artie on A the second that they saw that it was being capped.
I think that's just War Thunder in general.
Mostly low tier though.
Allied forces have
Beg to
captured
differ.
a zone.
I mean, this is the tier where they drop Artie on the closest point that they can when they spawn.
That's fair though.
We've been hit. Gunners unconscious.
Let's see what we got here.
I succumbed to the major downside of the AS-42. Slow elevation and traverse speeds.
AS-42.
Italian truck with anti-air gun.
Oh yeah. That's fun.
The enemy is winning.
It functions better as an anti-ground vehicle though.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Yeah, it does. Mm.
That's unfortunate.
Yes. Even in low tier, we can't win.
Well, also, you were that close to decapping that point, which would have stopped the timer.
Oh yeah, that too.
So y'all's battle's done?
Yep.
Cool. Around the matchmaker's gonna do this.
Well, we had to wait like 2 minutes for that battle, so I shudder to think.
If I have to, I can change nations.
Well, these are
Okay,
all fairly small population nations in terms of the game.
Mhm.
That and low tier literally doesn't care.
Yeah.
We'll put everybody on every team. They don't care.
Also, I can carry 4 500-kilogram bombs now. This bomber is a little bit silly.
Goofiness activated. Let's see.
Honestly,
Alright.
I wish I had better gas options for Sweden. It really doesn't get much that's very good.
No, not really.
B-17 is not super effective.
No.
Well, we can blame some of that on Swedish engineers.
What's wrong with Swedish engineers?
Nothing about the engineers in particular, just they didn't really start making the sorts of weapons of war that we see in game until Cold War-ish. With the exception of the Finnish.
Well, to be well, the PBKV 2 on the other hand, pretty good. And I even like the Lago. Lago's really fun.
I think it's
Granted-
really sad. I'm pretty sure those were made in like 1944.
Yeah.
So Lago versus King Tiger, who would win?
And I think that Sweden seems to be really experimental with how they do things in terms of creating military vehicles.
Make sure you get on Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen the Stridswagen 2000s, which may or may not exist.
They definitely exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
We've seen all the other crazy things in game as well. They have a lot of crazy ideas, and they usually implement them. It just sometimes takes them until after that technology is a bit phased out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to necessarily argue with that, but like other nations have just as much crazy stuff. It's just that Sweden, they design their vehicles with a very specific set of skills, so to speak.
Let's just be honest. Sweden isn't the worst. China hasn't come out with anything or didn't come out with anything original till like the 1950s.
I think you're going to have to look farther away than that.
Even a lot of China's stuff that seems original these days is just they took 2 American or Russian things and combined.
Oh, that's an M22. Yeah.
Alright, just
They
gotta
love the
ruin that guy's
TCQs.
day. He was just trying to have fun.
Yeah, I may or may not
Fun,
have
you can't have that in War
shotted
Thunder.
a M22 in a fairly disrespectful manner.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I mean, I'm ripping them apart out of their spawn, basically. Where's the rest of them? But yeah, no, Swedish vehicles are just kind of designed with different things in mind. Like, Swedish
Terrain.
military doctrine, yeah, lots of terrain, but even beyond that, Swedish military doctrine is largely based around basically what I like to think of as the porcupine tactic. That is just look like you're such a pain to invade that it's not even worth your time.
Yeah. I agree with that.
That man should not have hesitated. And he was dead either way, but he shouldn't have hesitated.
But confidence is the key when you're about to explode.
Or else.
I mean, the thing was, it was 100% death if he stopped, and about 98% death if he kept rolling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do a do.
Oh. Clearly I've made somebody angry
We've
with
got
me
a
by
problem.
now. What's that?
This man.
Oh, shoot, I can't see that from here. Ow! I tried to push out to save you, and there was more than one problem, as it turns out. Yeah, that problem.
Focused. Delicious.
Are they yummy? Do you enjoy the nutritional value?
Yeah, I think it's like 5,000 grams of protein, if not a little more.
In one locust?
Probably. If not a little more.
How many calories is in a locust, do you think?
If I were to guess, probably 10,000.
Yeah. But your body kind of has a hard time metabolizing cold hard steel, so it's a little bit of a heavy meal. I don't like it before workouts.
Don't worry about it.
You have acquired a friend.
I have acquired the acquisition. Ah, that's a greyhound.
The friend has found me and thinks that I'm an easier target, and he is absolutely right.
Just fight back. Let's see if I can't do anything. Oh wait, there he
Oh,
is.
never mind. He actually just continued the loop and is on you again.
Attack the enemy!
Yeah, I see him. Oh, yep, I feel him too. Where's the sucker at? Oh, shoot.
He found me.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory.
Oh, that was unfortunate. I just watched that happen.
It was a nice looking explosion, though.
It is. I was very impressed with that.
Say, John, that was a very nice explosion you had there.
And I was carrying a lot of ordnance, so it kind of makes sense. Hello.
Did you see face?
I don't think I saw the face, but there are still planes up. Hopefully they don't see me, because I'm not very good at my job.
But you're an AA.
You could always
Yes, you did
consider
your job.
they could always be worse at their job.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Mm. Tropy. Oh, well. P3 decided to get me while I was shooting at the thing that killed John.
Oh.
Anywho, let's get the Swedish meatball launcher out.
The dumbest quick draw in history just happened.
What happened?
I was moving at like 40 miles an hour, came around a corner, it swerved directly in front of this guy, and then he fired. I was about a tenth of a second off of firing myself. It was the high explosive quick draw. In the Charlie Corral.
Temporary invulnerability is so incredibly inconsistent.
How so?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but
A Crusader AA had fired off probably 2 different mags of rounds. Or is that a clip-fed gun? I think it might be a clip-fed gun.
Most of the strategic zones.
It fired
yes.
several bursts with several pauses in between. I line up on him and fire, and nope.
yeah.
And so now I am a glorified go-kart with an anti-tank rifle and a bunch of armor strapped to it.
I. That did not work in the slightest.
Okay, Cap, put the kettle on.
Good try.
Go team!
Yippee!
We still won,
That we did.
despite apparently my best efforts to the contrary.
Hey, good news! I got the J20.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have the P40.
Oof. The P40 is really fun. What rank is that now?
It's 3-3, I think. Yeah, 3-3.
Three,
What should
you
I
say?
research next? I can go with
Uh,
Chaffee, Sherman 5, truck with machine guns on the back of it, Saba, L40, M41, Turon 3.
I think you need the ultimate game-changing powerhouse match, just lobby clearing light tank, the Saba.
I've already seen enough about the Saba to know that that's not the case.
Listen, it's got like 4 wheels, a gun, or something. You have no idea what it's capable of. Bro,
It
let
has
me
a
tell
20
you.
millimeter cannon that isn't automatic.
Most people can't even handle that amount of power.
The AS-42, I think, has a larger caliber, and it is automatic.
If I were to
Yeah.
give you any advice,
Well,
it'd probably be getting the Sherman 5 so you can make room for the Firefly, the next Sherman.
And honestly, even though I'm not to 4.0 yet, I'm kind of interested in the Turon 3.
It's a bit like a Panzer IV. I guess you don't have that.
Yeah, I don't have that. But at the same time, I know
I haven't
probably need a
researched
better
any of the.
anti-air.
I haven't
In a
researched
moment,
any of
I'll
that.
be right back.
You know,
I can vibe with the Italian loppy music.
I'll probably do the L40 because I've already partially started researching that, and that'll get me closer to the Lancia truck. I've heard that
All
one's
right.
fun.
The Lancia is fun. I definitely recommend that.
All right.
Hmm. Ooh, frick. Ooh, great heavens.
My
Okay, so I
body
have to
looks
go.
a bit funny now.
Oh no, what did you do?
I gave it a face.
Huh?
Alright, oh, I've got to go.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
I'll return, hopefully. We'll see. In an hour or two.
All right.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Let me leave you with this parting gift, though.
Yes, the soundboard.
Satisfying. I wish mobile had that.
Mobile does have it.
Oh. All right. Well, you want to be doing the same thing? I'm ready.
All right.
Wait, are you 2.0 or 3.3?
2.0, I think. I can go up to 3.3 though.
Oh yeah, that sucker. All right. Give me 2.0, 2.0, 2.0. All right. I'm ready. Wherever you are.
Give me 1 second. Just going ahead and building a 3.3 lineup.
All right.
All right, I'm ready for 2.0.
I have the FC20 bis, which is the twin engine with the 37 mil on it. That thing should be pretty fun.
Ah, gunplane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one that I have on my lineup is the S81. When you get it stock, it carries a ridiculous number of low-weight bombs. I think it's 2850 kilograms. But you can get
Oh,
it up to where
definitely.
it carries 500 kilograms, which at this tier is pretty devastating.
He's playing all three, honestly. He'd be a menace to society.
Ready up! Driver ready, loader ready.
With my ERA add-on.
Nice. Is what I'm currently doing a bad idea? Probably. Am I doing it anyway? Yes.
I'm following you. I'm just heading to the 8 point. Oh, frick.
Barrage in your sector.
There goes my engine.
Yeah,
There goes
unfortunately,
my
I
life.
don't think there was anything I could do.
It's all good. Let's see here. What can I spawn? I'm gonna spawn this dude with doohickey. I got the 100 millimeter gun on the U-Haul.
Allied forces have captured the zone. Enemy forces have captured the
You're probably all the way out there, aren't you? That little far.
On my way to the cap. Sort of. But this tank is not the fastest.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
There ain't none of it, at least tanks are the fastest.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Attack the B point.
And the primary thing that this tank has that makes it decent-ish is the 47 mil.
Ow! That plane just friggin' kamikaze. I hate people do that. I'm out.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying.
Yeah, they just shoot you, then die. They don't gain anything. Like, quite literally. They don't gain any points.
I wonder if they realize that there's not really any reward to doing that.
I don't know.
have captured a zone.
What is that? Oh,
I know, but I was trying not to kill you.
Attention to the map.
Go get him, my son. Oh, great heavens.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Can't figure out where most of these vehicles went.
Enemy forces have
Maybe they
captured
keep
a zone.
dying and getting replaced.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
More than likely. No, there's one right
The
there.
same guy.
Ain't that fun?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
And now it spawned me on the other side.
Yippee!
I might take the ice towards B. It's probably not a safe option, but
That'd
it's
be
an option.
Enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Definitely an option. This that point where it's like I might not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Well, that was a violent way for that man to die.
I'd say it's quite glorious.
Hopefully I don't get destroyed by friendly artillery.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
And
And we're good.
artillery shells are.
No, we're not.
Oh.
There's a
Hey, Sanka.
2C.
You dead?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
You also did?
Yep.
Yeah, that match didn't go quite how I hoped, but it was still alright.
Yeah. It was pretty much over for me when the L3 died. So right now I'm currently researching Gobble in the Italian tech tree.
Cool.
This will be pretty fun once I get it.
Yeah, I'm
It's
nowhere
six,
near that end of
7.
the tree.
I have the R3, which is pretty fun. The leopard or the leopard with the 40 mil on it is also pretty fun.
The 4070?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when they added that it was an absolute menace to everything that existed.
Yeah, I think it was lower BR and it was just like a main battle tank with a 47 mil or with a 40 mil on it.
Yeah.
So that meant death to everyone.
Good news, if you hit it in the back of the turret, it dies.
Yeah, that's the one part that's really annoying playing it. Oh, wow. Oh, the X-Men Hunter is like going pretty fast with my tech tree or my vehicle rankings. I at number 7. Wow.
Yeah, I think I've
You
sort
seem to
of.
say,
Hmm? What were you saying?
hmm? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say that it looks like you don't have anything that you have more kills than deaths, and I'm just looking at your vehicle rankings.
That's probably true.
I think it's like my T-34 is like a 1.5 to 1 kill ratio. The T-34 in Germany.
I think my American T-34 might have a better KD, but I would have to look.
I think, or my
To battle.
friggin'
Up. Driver ready.
my German T-34 has like 450 deaths and 550 kills. So I don't know the exact rankings being bullied.
Yeah. There's a Stuart that thinks that 50 caliing me in the back of the head is a good idea.
Mm, mm, mm. I'm gonna try to do a funnies. I'm just gonna sit on the A cap, and if we get ever ran, then they won't see me.
Okay, there's
Just
something
turn off
already
my
on
engine.
A.
Oh,
It's
dang it.
a Stuart and an LVT.
Well, you can kill both of us, I believe.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Stuart's got a pretty solid line on me. There's no way I'm going to be able to back out and hit him. But he's just on the other side of this for me. Kind of in the middle of the cap in the open.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, I can get him now.
Target damaged. Target destroyed.
Sweet.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Swede made a critical error.
Target damaged.
Got his gunner and loader.
Target hit.
Oh, shoot. That guy saw me.
Target destroyed.
That's not good.
We're losing.
Gotta find that LVT. Which I'm assuming is still around.
I think there's that thing that killed me. It's around the corner of that building I was in.
There he went.
Never mind, it's dead.
We can probably take A now.
That's what I'm gonna be doing. Skirt. Is that a killable thingamaboo? No, never mind. It's dead.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
No, frick. Frickin' this frick. 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 Frick.
Where's the problem?
Frickin' this frick. 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 On me. Like, literally on me.
Oh, hello.
You're having a day, aren't you?
I didn't kill that. If somebody else hadn't shot that, I would be dead right now.
Captured a zone.
You're still, like, on your first life.
Yep. Half the time, this thing is very good at its job. The other half the time, I suffer immensely.
I heard that.
Another zone captured.
Yeah, after this match, I'm gonna need to take a quick break and check on something. And then I
Alright.
should be back shortly after.
Target destroyed.
Sound good. Hmm.
Oh, we have an absolute Air Force up right now.
That's an LVT.
Attention to the desert.
I just absolutely obliterated his gunner. Come back here. You're dead. Respectfully.
Captured most of the strategic zones.
Is there anything over there that you need bombed?
Not at the moment that I can see.
Okay. I'll keep my eyes open then.
Sound good.
Here's something.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Did you get him? Yeah, you got him. Got one of them. One is.
Yeah, there's another one on this road heading up towards where you are.
Oh, there's one right
He's
behind me.
flanking around below this building.
There's an M2 right to the. What does that be? 3 o'clock of A. Or, excuse me, 11 o'clock.
Out of ordnance, so I can either gunship or head back to base and rearm. And I think rearming is probably going to be more effective because I only have 7.62 turrets.
Sounds good. I shall be on the way with extra firepower in the air.
We're winning.
Thank you.
I got my own gunship.
Attention to the map.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Nope, I'm not gonna be able to get that guy. That's a tree. There goes one of my engines. That way this thing probably can still run on one engine. Sort of, kind of.
I successfully landed. Will be rearmed in about 30 seconds.
And there goes
Just keep it up.
the tip and I'm
We are.
on pay dirt.
Most of the zones are under control.
Alright, I am rearmed and taking off.
I shall join you again, my brother.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Mm.
Attention to the map. Attention to the
I'm
map.
not sure if I'll make it back to the battlefield before we win this.
This is fine. It'll be fine.
I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as we win it.
Yeah, exactly.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Go with strafe guy. Get the last kill of the game. All right.
Alright, well. I've got to go check on something. I don't know how long that will take at the moment. I will return when I can return.
Sounds good. See you then.
Right. Well, I should be back with some more War Thunder. Or potentially another game. But I don't know for sure at this point. If this is the end of the stream, then I will see y'all next time. If not, then I should see you shortly. Hey guys, as I suspected might be the case, we are effectively done streaming for tonight. It was fun getting to hang out. Didn't have anybody show up this time, but as always, the VOD will be open. When I have the opportunity, I will likely go back and trim out the time spent on the waiting screen. Thank you all for dropping by the channel. Appreciate y'all. And hopefully we will see y'all in the next one. Bye.